I remember when I first discovered the beauty community. I was 21 years old. I'd never had makeup on my face before. It was my first plane ride. It was my first time out of the Midwest. I was on my way to Hollywood on my first plane to be a contestant on this old show called The Glee Project Season 2. And when I worked with their professional makeup artist, I was absolutely hooked. I couldn't believe the transformation that it could do, and I could not believe the artistry of it. And I just remember like, wow, this is just like when I could paint and draw buttons for faces. And I took it and I ran with it. I went to school for it. I found my favorite beauty YouTuber community, and I freelanced, and I ended up with quite the collection over the time. And I think that we should do a series where I go through every one. So let's start with the very first palette I ever purchased, Urban Decay. Can you guys believe that this is the very first prestige palette I ever purchased? Does anybody remember Alice Through the Looking Glass by Urban Decay? I think this came out in 2014 or 15. I do remember this being the first palette that I ever could purchase that was like the prestige section of Ulta. That wasn't like a drugstore palette, and I remember just saving for it, planning to go. And I mean, this is when I didn't have a car, I didn't have a license, Uber and stuff wasn't like huge, and I remember taking like maybe even a cab up to my nearby Ulta and just going in there with my little basket. I had a list of things that I was going to get from my drugstore side. This is when I still wasn't understanding how to match my foundation. I was wearing Maybelline's Fit Me. Oh my God. The beauty industry was booming. But I planned my whole little day, even got myself lunch around this little palette. And I even remember when I started my YouTube channel, and it was just like cropped video. You couldn't have it all set up. Well, I couldn't because I didn't have the equipment. I'm fostering a cat right now into the weekend, so if you hear her, she's just stressed out, and understandably so, but she's the cutest. But yeah, the packaging, oh my God. So cute. I was just obsessed. The writing, everything. And then it pulls this little drawer. I just live for old school Urban Decay, y'all. And I know this thing is long expired, so I would not recommend anybody be doing this. But I could not build myself to throw this away, and I'm going to risk it for a biscuit. Well, I put like 3 protective layers on my eyelid and just do a quick little fun look with this, because why not? I need to go through all that makeup I showed y'all in the beginning, do another cleanse before I move and get rid of all that stuff. But I thought that would be fun to just give y'all the nostalgic story behind why I got this palette. And I think I really just want to try to see if I can go through all my palettes and do something with them before I get rid of the ones I don't need and that are expired, like this ball of dust. I don't even know if it's going to produce any pigment today. But yeah, I remember this is when I was just completely immersed in the beauty world. I was in makeup school, and I just fell in love with it after coming back from the show I was on, and I wanted to know everything there was to know about makeup, because I didn't start wearing it until I was like 22, going on 23. So I was a noob, as the young kids say, to makeup, and I just remember falling in love with Urban Decay style at the time. So we're gonna do just something quick and cute and try to have some fun with some of these colors, right? So reflection, and as you can see, this is through the looking glass. Before I was aware of skin tone, this was my transition shade, but knowing what I know now, this was the better route. And this one's called Reflection, so I'm just going to quickly do some stuff. Let me pull my hand mirror closer and just do a quick look. How y'all doing today? How's everybody feeling? I'm stressed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so stressed. I have so much stuff to prep for. I did post on my vlog channel though. I did one video and I have another one coming. I did link it on my community page here because it's new. So the only way that I'm going to kind of get people to know about it with it being so new is to share what's going over there over here and just tell people about it. I'm not on any of my other socials right now. I'm really building a nice portfolio first before I get back into that. But I am back on the tubes of you. But it's a good vlog, I think. I like the, it's just an introduction video more than it is a vlog. I'm excited about my vlog channel because that's my favorite content to watch. One would not need this much pigment if this wasn't that old, by the way. Okay. What am I going for? I have a very just white neutral outfit. I'm gonna put like a trench kind of jean jacket over it with a belt because I really could do either way. But check out that vlog if you haven't to see why I'm moving in the next one. The next video here, I will go into more detail about why I'm moving in. So it's definitely time to declutter. I'm trying to think about what else I want to add. Maybe let's do, is that dormers? I can't remember. Let's do that in the corner over here, y'all. I'm gonna smell it. Is that weird? Oh, tearing. Can't take me nowhere. I'm clumsy. I'm not gonna lie, it smells fine. I mean, it's definitely past its prime. Now, if this was a cream, a lipstick, a mascara, absolutely the hell not. I will get whatever was coming to me infection-wise. If I was to put that on my face that's already having breakouts lately. Because I'm stressed and I'm without my birth control, which helps me with my acne. I've always been acne prone, but right now I have nothing to help me with it because our insurance is having some verification issues in their system. So I have to pay out of pocket for everything right now. It sucks. But I'm going to do it because they did prescribe me a nice topical acne medication for my face, my back, my legs. I haven't broken out in years on my back and legs, but without birth control, it's like it used to be in my teens and early 20s. So I've got to get that under control because I'm self-conscious about it. And all this, got to get it out. But that's the reality of it. I don't even have foundation on. I just have concealer mixed with like a cream so it's not cakey. Concealer, pimple protector. I'm not putting any product on that. And blush, a little bit of cream highlight. That's it. But this is cute to darken this little sparkle. Let's see. Me and my Prince bangs, okay? I'm trying not to put heat on my hair, so y'all gonna be seeing a lot of fluffy fuzziness going on. All right. I miss them days though, y'all, when it just felt so to go into Ulta. Like it felt so good. I miss that feeling and I haven't been there in so long. Like I was saying on my last video, I miss the nostalgia of shopping for makeup. I really do. I miss the creativity, and it's still tons of creativity out here, but I really miss that bustling prime time of YouTube makeup. I'm trying to see what else I want to do. Let's do Dream On would be pretty. What y'all think about Dream On? Maybe let's watch a few just to see if they still got it. Dream On's cute, right? So, yeah, look, no pigment at all. Look at that. Let me see if I can get it to focus. Come on. I do gotta do it the old way. Yep, look at that, barely any. So we might have to give this one some assistance on the spray. and see if this will help at all. And I can't judge the palette. This palette is old as time. But that might work, honestly. It's just a nice glimmer of color. Oh my God. I remember how pretty and creamy this was, though not creamy, but just glittery when I first got it. And there are such thing as more dry pigments. Like for instance, Chanel has very like dry formula of their shadows, and I really do. If the formula is good, I don't mind working with that more dry consistency. You can, if it's a good formula, it does the same thing. Everything doesn't have to be creamy. I mean, oh, Oreo, I'm so sorry. I can't keep her because I have 5 cats already and I'm going to be relocating. I really would if I could, but she's going to a home of a very good friend of mine who has one sweet little tabby cat, a big old gated yard, like huge yard, front yard space. So she's going to have a very happy little cat life with her new outdoorsy pet parent. But she's going to be with me for a couple of days until my friend gets back from vacation. And I'm going to bring her there with her toys that her mom got burned in her cat tower. And it's going to take some time, but I think she'll be okay. And she'll have that space to play. They had to rehome her because they have big dogs. The younger big dog was fine with her, but the other big dog that's slightly older, they're both youthful dogs, just really wasn't like feeling her, being a bit aggressive. So they didn't want her to have to live her life confined to one room. And I can understand that. It's very seldom most people want to rehome their pets, but when you do it for the reason, the quality of life, and you could tell that she just absolutely loved her mom and her daughters, that she had a good home life when it came to them. I appreciate people trying to find them a safe space. Like, trust me, if things were not changing the way they are right now for me, I would totally make her a part of the pack, but I can't. I have to do what makes sense. So right now it's just about making her feel really comfy. If I can get her to come over, I will show you. She's the cutest little tuxedo kitty. I thought Whimsical, my kitten, was a tuxedo kitty, but she is it's either a Harley Quinn or a magpie kitty. She's cute. All right. That's as much glitter as we're going to get, much pigment that we're going to get from that. I could do a little middle of cake just because it's really cute, huh? Let's try. Might have to give it the old spray again. Do you guys remember your first big purchase for makeup? If you're a big makeup lover. Here she is. Come here, honey. Oh, she ran. Tiger Lily's really jealous. Come here. Bring your ball. No, thank you. The boy cats like her. The boy cats like her. The kitten doesn't mind her. It's my tabby cat is very, like, she gets jelly like fast, but even with her siblings, but once she gets comfortable and gets to know you, she's literally the sweetest thing. But I'm playing it safe. Okay. That's pretty cute. This one's gonna be a quickie. I think I'm gonna take it old school though and fluff out the bottom. Not a lot, because I don't want to go with a freaking sty. But just the outside. Big eyes. I think I'm going to take a smaller one and add one more color. It's just so fun to see the things that were on trend. Like now we're moving to more minimalistic packaging, which is not a bad thing at all. But like just the bigger the better the packaging back then, the more we were prone to purchase it. I am going to dust the bottom lash line with Duchess. I might spray the brush. She's talking to my kitten, and one's growling, the other one's actually talking back. Oh yeah, let's get some corner action. Little peachy moment. Okay. And just take the tip of this and meld it in there a little. Ooh. Okay, a little simple. Not as dusty and chalky as I thought it was gonna be. I am gonna pop a little bit of that glitter. Ooh. And not bad. So I'm gonna do mascara, lip off camera, swatch a couple of these, and yeah, come back. Let's see if she will come to me. Come here. There she is. Hi. Yeah, are you so upset? Okay. She's not in the mood. She's like, All right, Miss Thing. Scoochie Oochie. Scoochie Oochie, Miss. Oh, she's made it to the counter. That's fine. All right. You can see her tail. She's like, whatever. Okay. So I just finished my mascara. I just put on a nice little Givenchy cute lippy. I don't think that we're going to be able to get rid of the stressed out cat sound. That's okay. I really want her to be comfortable. But that's it. That's what 2014 eyeshadow palette looks like on the eyes. Pretty dry. It's not itchy. I guess we'll find out later. I wanted to swatch a few of these vibrant colors and see what we get. So let's just pick like 3 or 4 because I need it to be an even number. Let's do Hatter, this green color. And I'm gonna show them all at once. Hatter. Let's do Metamorphosis. Such a pretty name. Oof. And let's swatch Paradox. Don't worry, they're not hitting each other or anything like that. They're just fussing at each other. Understandably so. All right, Wimmy, you don't even have your meow yet. Oh, let's do Chronosphere. All right. It's okay. Can't find a body. So these are what these old swatches look like. Not horrible, not great. It's also not on the eye, but I mean, they're still holding slight pigment. But when they came out, oh God, like I wish you could truly see the sparkle underneath this Metamorphosis, because as you can't. Let me see if you can get really in there. and get that sparkle. It was such a cool palette, and really that periwinkle sparkle blue and the amount of shades that I could use at the time to blend and transition, because that's what I was learning, really drew me to it. Aside from me just really loving the Alice in Wonderland story, the Tim Burton remake, and it just sold me. And I had promised myself that I was going to just get myself something that was really like pigmented and good quality at the time. And I just really promised myself. I worked at a like Monday through Friday food place, like a little bistro where we made the food fresh every day. I did a little Starbucks counter in afternoons, and that was my job at the time. And I knew I wanted to save and get myself something while I was putting myself through school, working my food job, picked up a second job at the time to pay for it. And I treated myself this day with this palette and some CoverGirl lipsticks. I just remember it like it was yesterday. Took myself out to get a burger. It was a good day. And I thought it would be fun to relive that good day and that memory and just talk about the very first prestige palette that I purchased. And that's that. Just a quick little fun makeup video, something lighthearted. At this point, I've got to have at upwards of 400 palettes. I have to do a count back again, and I really will try to work through them all, get the story, do a quick look. and also because they're probably the safest to use with them being old. We could never get away with that with other kind of products. So that is that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for littering. That's probably because I'm stressed out about the cat. I just want her to be okay until I get her to her new forever home. But thank you so much for listening. Please do consider subscribing and turn on the notifications, and check out my new vlog channel. It's called Michael's Mind, again, because it's my middle name and what's on my mind. And follow us. I got some news for you guys coming up on the next video I'll post after this. But we're gonna go. Bye.